Today I'm going to show you how to do an Andy Warhol type effect all on Affinity Photo on the iPad. Last night I started watching Cobra Kai season 5, so for this technique I wanted to use a character from Cobra Kai and I had to use Johnny Lawrence. He's absolutely brilliant, he makes me laugh all the time. This technique is very fun, it's very simple, you get great results every time. Check it out, follow along if you can. So let's get into it. This guy is Johnny Lawrence, and if you don't know Johnny Lawrence, you're missing out in life. It's quite a big statement, but I think it's true. Johnny Lawrence is, of course, from Cobra Kai, and before that, Karate Kid. Cobra Kai in Netflix is not long out, and I'm currently going through it. So no spoilers in the comments. I'm currently going through season 5, so please no spoilers, don't ruin it for me. But I think this guy's brilliant. He makes me laugh a lot, and I thought he would be the star of this tutorial. This tutorial really is based on Andy Warhol's technique, where he's created quite a few famous pictures using this kind of style, and we're going to try to copy that, try to mimic it, or at least nod to it here in Affinity Photo. So we've got our photo of Johnny Lawrence here, and we're just going to go into the adjustment studio. The adjustment studio's on the right hand side, these 3 dots, and the first thing we're going to do is go all the way down to nearly the bottom to threshold. In the adjustment studio, it gives a wee preview or a possible preview of how it's going to affect the photo, and if we click into threshold, you're going to see it's going to change it into black and white, and straight away it's done an absolutely fantastic job. Sometimes you have to play about with the settings. Opacity will lower the opacity of the threshold, so it'll go back in the original photo. If you put it halfway, it kind of nearly looks like a bit of a 8-bit computer game kind of effect going on, which is kind of cool. So you can bring it down to 0, bring it up to 100%, and somewhere in between. And that's quite a nice effect, but it's not what we're after today. Today, I'm bringing the opacity to 100%, so we've got the full threshold effect. And in the threshold itself, if we put it all the way to 100, the whole screen is going to go black. All the way to 0%, the whole screen's white. Somewhere in the middle is normally quite good. Again, you can tap on it and change the adjustments that way, but the way I prefer is just by moving your finger. And I want a good bit of detail in this face, but not too much. And there's 49%, 50 in this case is all we need to do. And if I just go out of that, you can see that it's made an adjustment layer. If you want to know more about adjustment layers, I've got quite a good video, or a video where I go quite in depth on adjustment layers, so please check that out. But we can turn this on and off, and straight away we're nearly there with this technique. And if you didn't watch the last video, we're more or less going to do the same process as the last video. So we'll go into the adjustment layer again, and we'll scroll up now to the gradient map. And by hitting the gradient map, you see where it's going now. We'll click into the gradient map, we'll click the green and simply delete it, just because it's only showing black and white. It's only showing 2 colors. And if I click this blue and then click down here, we're going to change into Cobra Kai yellow, and that's looking really, really cool. And then by clicking on the red dot here, and then this red dot, will change this into black, and that is looking very Cobra Kai-ish. Cobra Kai-ish? Not quite sure if that's a word, but let's make it a word, Andrew. It's looking very Cobra Kai-ish, and that's more or less the whole technique there. And I think this looks really, really cool. Just to make it this kind of Andy Warhol type effect, we'll do 4 of these, and this effect can be applied to lots of different photos. And try it out yourself. I'm just going to highlight each of these layers simply by tapping on one and then moving my finger across left to right. I'm going to hit the group, and now we have our group, and I'm simply going to duplicate that group by going to the 3 dots up here, down to duplicate, and now that group has been duplicated. I'll hide this group just in case. Sometimes I like doing is hiding a group at the bottom in case we make a mistake on other layers. We can always go back to the other one. In this case, this didn't take too long, so it's not like it's going to take a long time to get back here. But if we make a mistake, at least it's there. We can easily change it. So I'm just going to hit the move arrow, and I'm going to scale this up, and it should snap somewhere about here. Yep, into a quarter. Now if I duplicate this group and bring it over. If we click this group, highlight this group, we can duplicate both groups and at the same time, and we'll just bring that down. And there we are, 4 Johnny Lawrences. I'm just going to simply tap on it, and if we go down to the adjustment layer of this group of the gradient, we'll just double tap that. We'll change this one from yellow. Let's see, and this is personal preference. Maybe make this red, and we could change them all black, but I would be tempted just to maybe change both colors. Yeah, just to make it red and blue. That looks quite cool. We'll use the move tool. We'll tap on this one and we'll scroll down, click on the gradient map, double tap it, and again you can use your finger or you can use your Apple Pencil. And let me see, what color will we go for here? Green maybe. Yeah, that's looking quite cool. And then we'll tap into the black. Whoa, I wasn't intending that, but there's something about that I kind of think's pretty cool. So we're going to go with it, and then we're going to just tap on this one, scroll down, and what's really nice, if we move these wee arrows up, you can see straight away there's a wee preview in some of these, so you'll know what they are. You can also name them. So we'll double tap into this one. Let's see, what color will we choose here? And then tap the black. What color have we not done? Kind of orangey maybe? Let's see how that looks. And that is looking pretty mad. I'll just move this wee group up, and that's looking really cool. It's something a bit different. It's a very easy technique. It's not something you're going to do every day, but it's kind of cool for something a wee bit different. And the final thing I might do is bring up my Photos app, and I've already downloaded the Cobra Kai logo. If I just drag that into the middle, and this might work, it might not, I don't know. Let's see, that looks to be it in the middle. And I'll maybe go to the Layer Effects Studio, down to Color Overlay. And if I make that white, let's see how this is looking. It's not looking too bad. I'll maybe do a bit of a drop shadow on that, I think. I know it says it's in the center there, but I kind of think that looks better there. If we go into their layer, clicking this, into Layer Effects again, and Outer Shadow, and I just want to make a bit of a again, I'm just playing around with this, and I think that looks really cool. You can have the logo, you can not have the logo. I might be tempted without the logo actually. That maybe looks a bit more Andy Warhol-ish. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. It's quite a quick technique. It's quite a simple technique, and it's something a bit cool. And feel free to try it out on any of your photos or any of your family. And it's a really cool, nice, simple effect to do. So there you have it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. More importantly, hopefully you learned something. Try it out for yourself. Maybe a different Cobra Kai character, or a character from a different TV show or film, or a family member or friend. It's really easy to do. It's a lot of fun. Let me know in the comments below if you tried it and how you got on. Please like this video. Please subscribe, as I'd really appreciate that. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.